What is going on, y'all? It's your boy VeLL, and we are back with another Mobile Legends video. Now, this is going to be kind of a tips and tricks walkthrough explanation type of thing, which we haven't done in a while. A lot of you all have been asking me to talk about some of these games because you all see some weird things. Like, for instance, this team comp we're looking at right now. So, people are confused about how RRQ's team comp even works and why they would do that. So, let's just go back for a second here. Hold on. Okay. So what they did, like, let me explain how they got to this team comp. And I know my face cam's in a way so you can't see. It's Xborg and VeLL. So just to explain this team comp right now and what actually happened, they're not choosing a team comp how you would choose a team comp or how I would choose a team comp. What they're doing is countering the enemy team, because as a team with all 5 of their players, if they play these heroes correctly, they can counter anything the enemy team is going to do. We can't approach Mobile Legends like that. But before we get too far into it, make sure you drop the thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's see if we can get this to 1,000 likes so we can actually educate some of the community on some of these topics, because yeah, this is the stuff that needs to be known. Like, the way that they're approaching this game, it's very logical for what they're doing. It's very logical for their team. Now, if you watch them, you go and you try to do this in a real game, you're probably going to get destroyed, because your team is not going to work together like their team knows how to work together. As they picked these picks, they already knew in their mind what they were going to do. The enemy team secured 3 tanks and Ling. So, and all 3 of these tanks has to get close to them. VeLL counters all of that. And then if all 3 of these tanks has to get close, Xborg. He's immune to CC, and he can burst within that close area. All these heroes got to get in close proximity. Xborg will burst you down if you get close to him. Kacha is going to grab one person and make them completely useless. VeLL is going to push you back so you like to kind of control and zone where you're going to be. Esmeralda excels in teams that has to get close to one another. And then you got Kufer, who's just going to be in there knocking people around, making it hard for Ling to move and attack people. And like, their whole team works very well to counter the enemy's team. And this is how Mobile Legends is played at the highest level. It's played in a way, let's start it now since I've explained it, but it's played in a way where these pro players are countering the picks of the other side. Now, when you're a solo player or in trios or even just a casual 5-man player, you usually don't have to do things like this. It's usually not necessary. You don't have to, like, this is the highest level of play. Like, like you see things like no marksman being used. Like they don't even have an assassin on RRQ. I don't think. Bro, I got bad memory. I just literally forgot the team comp already. But I don't even think they got an assassin. Hold on, let's get past this. Hold on, this is new. What is this? I haven't watched one of these gameplays in a minute. I like this little what's this type of bird's eye view or something like that? But yeah, bro, my memory is shot right now. But yeah, man. So the only weird thing is the laning. So it looks like Kacha is going to be the solo laner here. That's an interesting choice. But then Kacha, if you don't know this, Kacha deals a lot of damage. So this is actually kind of smart. Now, if they were pressuring that lane, maybe not so much. Look at bro. Look at VeLL going crazy. Look at VeLL, bro. Why is he? That's a bad engagement. Why is the? That's weird. RSG is making some weird plays. They're being overly aggressive, too aggressive right now. And Ling is not that good early game. Like, these heroes that RRQ has, they have their CC and stuff early game, which is what makes them dangerous. You see VeLL almost started out taking out one of them. Like, so, yeah, that's a really bad engagement. But like I was saying, Kacha in the bottom lane. That might not be a good idea if the enemies had a different comp, but because of the enemy's team comp, Kacha's perfectly fine down there by himself, and it's very valuable for him to be down there by himself, because if he gets levels, he gets farm, he farms faster without having to share the farm and stuff like that, then that means he's going to get his ultimate faster, and he's going to get a lot of damage faster, because depending on how they're building him, Kacha can do a good amount of damage as well. So he immobilizes one person, and then he's able to do a lot of damage. So, and then that damage goes through groups of people. So yeah, Kacha's very dangerous if he gets fed. Don't think that Kacha's not super dangerous, bruh. Like, look at that. Oh, he's dead. Maybe no. Oh, they're not gonna push it. They're not gonna stress it. I mean, that's a good play. I mean, that's a good decision. Me, if you that low to being killed, I'm at you. I don't care. Like I'm at you. That's me personally though. Like I would have dove, and then they secured the first blood. Almost secured the second. Almost secured. Bro, that tank has been escaping so much. He's been escaping so much, man. Go Ling. They're gonna harass him, try to take his buff. Yep. Esmeralda. Focusing on Angela. Kind of weird. I mean, it's really not like. Yeah, look at this. They have to fight in a close proximity. Yep. Look at that. Like so all the CC and stuff in fights, bro. And as you can see, Kacha is not just in the bottom lane trying to push that up or anything. He's not playing the solo lane role like most solo laners would play it. He cleared his wave, but Kacha is in the fights. He's just in the fights. He's prioritizing being useful in these fights. And the enemy team is definitely fighting back. They're playing their comps well also. But as you can see, the things that both of these teams are doing and the way they're playing these heroes and these comps, they're not traditional. It's like this is not something that you're gonna see regularly. And I see so many people, so many players who want to get good or who think that they're gonna improve so much by watching pro players. Like look at that Kacha pull, and then he's dead because this guy has to go. Like look at that. You saw Kufra setting up, bro. I was just gonna say he has to go right past Kufra. I didn't know what Kufra was doing from all the way back there, but he literally knows I didn't know Kufra could jump that far, honestly. He jumps all the way from over there and lands that. So that's that mechanical skill. Then that's the knowledge to know that Kufra can make that. And then VeLL baited him into going into that area. Like, come on. Like, well, not VeLL, Kacha. Kacha baited him into going into that area. Like, these are team plays. You're not doing this solo. You're not doing this if you're just like messing around, talking trash on Discord. Like, this is communication. This is strategy. This is the highest level of Mobile Legends, to be honest, bro. This is the highest level. That was a great engagement from the enemy team. That was a great engagement. And yeah, Xboard gotta go. Yeah, that was. So now look at these plays, bro. That was great. That was great from the enemy team, bro. Perfectly executed, perfectly timed. Yeah, so as you can see, still Kacha's lane. Kacha's doing a good job defending his lane and pushing his lane up and stuff like that. And yeah, like this enemy team, the enemy team is playing well. Like it's an interesting thing because the thing with RRQ's team comp is it's very high risk. It's high risk, and you can't make mistakes with it. Like you really can't make mistakes with that team comp because a super fed Ling, I mean, that's crazy. A super fed Ling can just wipe out everything. Look at the graph from Kacha though. Kacha secured one already. He took one out of commission. Look at Ling waiting for an opportunity to jump in. Esmeralda doing some farming. Ling's buff is coming up. I wonder if they're going to try to engage that buff. Kacha's clearing that lane. Oh, that's Lemon. I didn't even realize that was Lemon playing Kacha. That's why he's playing the solo lane so well. Uh-oh. Lane comes through. Okay. Yeah. And this Uranus is doing a great job as well. He's doing a great job. Like I see him in every lane, and Uranus pushed the top lane, then he rotated down to the bottom lane and secured that tower. And that's one thing that you'll see a lot too, people switching lanes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, wasn't he the one in the top lane? I don't know. But Uranus, every time I am seeing him, he's making good plays. Like, I ain't mentioned it before, but every time I'm seeing Uranus, he's pushing towers, he's being aggressive, pushing up. Like, yeah, because I saw him rotate from the top lane to the mid lane to help out in one of those plays, but he was too late. Like when they first wiped the team at the beginning. So, yeah, this Uranus has been making plays all game. So he pushed the lane. I don't know what he's going to do. Is he going to go and try to engage this fight? Oh, no. He's going to cut the lane, it looks like. So it looks like Uranus is in bottom lane about to set up to cut the lane. Yep. He's going to cut the lane right now. Kacha's staying close. Because now Kacha, he just forced Kacha to have to go up and defend. Now Uranus can go through there and they can set up to try to make a play. Because Kacha has to defend that now because he cut the lane. Wow, bro. He just went and cut that at a deeper level. Like, look at this. He's cutting two at the same time. Like, bro, look at these plays right now. I mean, that's a very risky play. Don't get it twisted. That play is very risky. And RRQ took advantage of that. RRQ took advantage of that, got them a few kills out of that. I mean, that was that was high risk, high reward type of thing. Ling securing the tower. That was a good play. Up, they getting more kills. Yeah, so that was a very interesting play. How he dove in and jumped in. Like that aggression, I like that level of aggression, but it is a play where you can get punished for it, or you can just make something amazing happen. If something amazing would have happened, it would have looked a lot better. I still gotta commend the play though. It was a good play. Alright, let's see. It looks like they're setting up to grab somebody. If they can get that Ling, the Ling is smart though. It doesn't look like Ling is, yeah, Ling ain't just walking into, he ain't face checking bushes or nothing. He's behind the tank. Bro, they're playing well. Esmeralda's doing well too though. That's the thing, like, if RRQ, they have to bait out the enemy's combos like that, because the enemy is comboing. The second some action goes down, Angela is already on Ling, making sure he has extra protection. Like, look at Esmeralda taking this, like, and they used everything. That's the thing with the enemy's team combos. Like, because they used everything, oh, Ling got his stuff back though, but because they used everything, this is the time for RRQ to engage. This is the best chance they're gonna have, because all the enemies ults are down. They basically use everything. That's what the enemy team has. They have one big burst of ults, and once they use that, they pretty much have nothing. I mean, as you saw, Ling got his cooldown. His cooldowns are pretty fast, so he got his ult back again, but it's really not enough. That's not enough. So that's a good time to fight. And notice how RRQ was aware enough to know they had to fight this, because otherwise the enemy's going to have their ults and stuff again, so they're just going to do that exact same combo once again. So yeah, this is very I'm seeing a lot of stuff that I like. It's like every time I do decide to watch the NPL, I am seeing improvement. I'm seeing them get better. I'm seeing them making better decisions, and I'm seeing them working better together as a team. I know, like I said, look at this. That was nice. They called him out. I don't know what he was doing. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing right there. Okay, this guy trying to get some grabs. Esmeralda got him. I don't know if okay, Esmeralda somehow made it out of that. Looks like that's GG, honestly. Esmeralda's taking the tower. Yeah, they finna get this tower. Angela's down. Okay, Angela gets bursted. Yeah, look at Kacha's damage too. I told you, Kacha's dangerous, bro. He got 13 assists right now. Kacha has 13 assists. Don't sleep on Kacha, man. He's dangerous. Yeah, it's over with. That's GG's, man. So yeah, I mean, I broke down a lot of the things that you might not have noticed, things you might not have realized and stuff like that. Shout out to RRQ, man. They played that very, very well. They worked well together. The other team did great too, though. Like the other team did amazing. Let me see if they got the scores on here. Let me see. Yeah, so yeah, we can't discredit the other team because the other team played their comp amazing. I think RRQ just really, I don't know, they really just shined here. They really shined and showed that experience. They showed that I don't know, they're just their chemistry as a team. And I think RRQ does this time and time again. So yeah, man, shout out to RRQ. Shout out to both teams. They both played well. But hopefully this gave you a little bit more insight into what is actually going on here and the level these guys are playing at. Because this is a lot. It's a lot of information and stuff going on that we didn't even talk about, like how they watch for the enemy's cooldowns and stuff like that, and when the enemies have certain abilities, has their spells up, has their ultimate. Like the most we talked about was how they waited for the enemy's ult to be down, then they decided to initiate, and that's what won them the game. That initiation. Like, imagine if they did not initiate after the enemy had all used their ults, and they waited for the enemies to get their ults again. They would have just got bursted again. But they forced fights. They forced a fight once they knew the enemy was vulnerable, and that won them the game. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, man. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and found it somewhat educational and helpful. And yeah, I'm gonna catch you all on the next one, fam. Peace out, homies.
I don't know nobody, so don't ask for no favors. Don't ask for no paper, they leave when you losing, but they coming back later. Promise they coming back later. I'm up now, she wanna